amigos, it's Daniela, and this week's theme on SevenWowzerfyingGirls is FrEeStYlE. So I'm here in beautiful Puerto Rico, and I decided to take you guys along with me and show you guys my trip to Puerto Rico. So what are we waiting for? Vámonos a Puerto Rico! Woo! Before I show you my trip to Puerto Rico, I first have to get there. So we had to take not one, but 2 airplanes to get to Puerto Rico. So our first stop was Orlando, Florida, but that wasn't part of our trip. That's just where we had our layover. During our layover, we ate dinner at the airport, and then we got on another plane and off to Puerto Rico we went. We landed in Puerto Rico at around midnight. So then we drove to a hotel to spend the night. The hotel had this beautiful garden in the lobby, and although it was just man-made, it was still nice to look at. So we spent the night at the hotel, and in the morning we left the hotel and went to La Casa de mis Abuelos, or in other words, my grandparents' house. And then we stayed there for about an hour or so and just visited family. Then we were headed off to Copamarina, which is a beach resort in Guanica. We've stayed in this beach resort before, and I absolutely love it. And here I am just casually eating a quesadilla at Copamarina's Las Palmas Cafe. Yummy! Hola! I am in Copamarina in Puerto Rico! Yay! Day 2 in Puerto Rico was a really fun day. We hung out at the beach in the morning, and in the afternoon we went to Gilligan's Island, which is a little area where you can go snorkeling or swimming or anything along those lines. We took a ferry over to Gilligan's Island, and the ride took about 10 minutes or so. At Gilligan's, we had fun in the water. We went snorkeling and saw some beautiful things in the water. Snorkeling was so much fun, and there's just something really majestic about seeing underwater so clearly. I went back to the Copamarina before everyone else did to go do some filming. I was super excited to film lots of SevenWowzerfyingGirls videos in Puerto Rico, such as my last week's video. And there's more Puerto Rico videos coming your way for the next few weeks, so don't forget to stay tuned. Yay! So here I am just casually filming a video at the beautiful Copamarina. And now here I am just casually relaxing at the lobby of the Copamarina, which is my favorite hangout spot here because the Wi-Fi is good here, and not to mention the view is amazing. Day 3 in Puerto Rico was our last full day at the Copamarina. We didn't go anywhere that day, we just hung out at the resort, and I had a big filming day. I think the hardest part about filming in Puerto Rico was having to walk around from place to place in the heat. I would get really sweaty and sunburned even after putting sunscreen on. That's because it's really sunny here in Puerto Rico, and it's always like this. It never gets cold in Puerto Rico because it's super close to the equator, so there's a little geography lesson for you. Haha. And let's be real, what's going to Puerto Rico without eating some yummy pastelillos? For lunch, we went to a snack bar type place, and they have really good pastelillos. If you didn't know, pastelillos are not only my favorite Puerto Rican food, they're my favorite food in general. They're basically a fried pastry thing with filling inside, and the filling can be anything you want, such as chicken, beef, or veggies, or even dessert. If you haven't tried them before, you are seriously missing out, so you really should try them. Now, here I am enjoying a chicken pastelillo, and it was delicious.
What are you eating?
I'm eating pastelillos.
Chicken. What does it have inside?
I'm eating a chicken pastelillo.
Let me see it. How do I get it? I know, pero take a little bite so we can see the chicken. Let me know when you get to the chicken. It's really hot, so let's see. Oh, there's chicken. Oh, that's a perfect pastelillo. How many stars do you give this place on Yelp?
I give it 1,000,000 stars out of 5. So after lunch, I did some more filming, and at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, of course, and not 3 a.m., I took a little filming break and joined my parents at the bar at Las Palmas. Here I am as Bratty Ursula, because I was just filming a Bratty Ursula video that you might just see soon, enjoying a fruit punch from Las Palmas. No drink reminds me of Puerto Rico more than a delicious fruit punch to cool off on a hot day like this. And of course, what's a trip to Puerto Rico without fun at the beach? Later on in the day, we hung out at the villa that my extended family was staying in. Yes, Copamarina has 2 villas, and my extended family stayed in one of them. Anyways, we got dinner from Las Palmas and ate it at the villa for a more quiet setting. After dinner, we played Scrabble. Unfortunately, I forgot to record footage of our game, but it was really fun. My mom and I were a team, and we ended up winning, so yay! Day 4 in Puerto Rico was the day we had to say our goodbyes to Copamarina. I did a bit of filming at the beach, and then I hung out at the lobby. But then, after a while of hanging out, it was time to leave the Copamarina, which I will really miss. But this definitely is not going to be our last time there. Then we went to a lechonera to have some pork. Lechoneras are a big thing in Puerto Rico, and it's a place where you can get pork. They even played live Puerto Rican music at the lechonera. Then we were headed off to spend the rest of our trip at my grandparents' house. I don't have a lot of footage from there, but here's some footage of me filming at their house. Day 5 was our last full day in Puerto Rico. We spent some time in Old San Juan that day. Our first stop was the mall. Next, we drove around and admired all the cool looking buildings in Old San Juan. Don't they look so wowzerfying? Then we went and got some piraguas, which are basically the same concept as snow cones. They had a variety of mouth-watering flavors. I got guayaba, and it was really good. We went back to the house and had some lunch. Mi abuela made us her homemade pastelillos, which were amazing. Afterwards, I filmed the last few videos I needed to film, and in the middle of my filming, it actually started to rain. So I had to go inside and wait until it stopped. Luckily, it wasn't raining too hard, and it was sort of on and off, so I was still able to film when it wasn't raining. For our last dinner in Puerto Rico, we went to a restaurant that we've actually been to before. We went there on a past trip to Puerto Rico, like 4.5 years ago, and I actually remember what I ordered that time. I got their pastelillo trio, and this time around, I got the exact same thing. Fun fact, their pastelillos are actually an appetizer, so I got 2 orders of them to make it meal-sized. The next morning we had to say adios to Puerto Rico. I will really miss Puerto Rico, but it was a fun few days and I can't wait to go back again. Thanks for watching my video this week here on 7WowzerfyingGirls. I had such a fun time in Puerto Rico, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me on my trip here. If you guys want to be a good candidate for a shout out in next week's video, then comment down below what is your favorite thing that you did this summer. I have a lot of favorite things. I loved reuniting with Rena and having her visit for a month, and I also loved coming here to Puerto Rico, and I just loved pretty much everything. So I guess that's pretty much it. Don't forget to have a wowzerfying day filled with lots of wowzerness, and I will see you guys next week here on 7WowzerfyingGirls. Peace out, y'all. Woo!